And we're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Waiting for everyone to come back, no? But
So this is better.
yeah,
Okay lang. We'll get people in. So guys, take two. Thank you so much and sorry for the technical difficulties. No?
yun.
Uh,
Thank you, Ruel. Thank you. Thank you.
so Ruel and everyone else watching, guys, we would appreciate it. Do us a favor, give this a like, thumbs up, a heart, share, and comment where you're watching from. No, let's tag our friends. We have exciting news, exciting things happening today in the crypto world, in the crypto scene, and syempre, meron tayong special topic later. It starts with the letter A. So
Hey.
we're gonna be doing some giveaways, guys, some prizes, some news in store. So let's get our friends up here, and don't forget to leave a heart and comment para you're eligible then to win some of our prizes later on.
Yun. Sige, guys. We'll start na. Thank you so much for watching and tuning in again. Share naman, like naman para makaroon tayo ng traction again once more. So, without further ado, let's start off this webinar with our usual disclaimers. No? So the views and opinions that are expressed in this webinar are only that of the presenters and do not necessarily reflect the company's views. Furthermore, the statements being made are not to be treated as investment or financial advice. So please exercise caution when buying and selling cryptocurrencies as they are highly volatile. Go ahead, next.
PDAX is a BSP licensed digital assets exchange. So BSP is the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, and that allows Filipinos to buy and sell digital assets such as Bitcoin, XRP, Ether, Tether, USDC, Litecoin, BCH, and of course, we just launched our 7 new tokens. 2 weeks, was it 2 weeks ago? Not 2 weeks ago, or
2 weeks.
almost, yeah, a little over 2 weeks ago. I'm sure you guys have seen that. Now, if not, no, this is your first time, then check out our app. You can go www.pdax.ph or just simply search PDAX on your App Store or Play Store.
Yon. And recap lang tayo, Nix and everyone watching right now. Anong 7 new coins, no?
Sige nga,
Um,
baka merong nakaka-memorize. Can you guys comment if you know the 7 new tokens that was launched, no? Baka pwede nating bigyan ng prize yung unang makakapag-comment.
tama,
Seven
tama.
tokens. Let's do it.
7 coins. Let's go there. First to comment gets a prize from us, no? Uh,
Shout out daw si J. Mark, Sir J. Mark. Taga Glanian, Sarangani. Wow. Thank you so much for watching us all the way from Sarangani. Happy trading and thank you for being with PDAX.
Happy trading, sir. Thank you for joining us, no? Thank you for joining us.
Wala na naman. Oh well.
It, ito, BTC, sabi ni Ma'am Lel, sorry, nandyan na ever since naman eh. Kailangan,
Taga,
wait, everyone, dapat all, no? All of the coins. So, the 7 new coins that were listed 2 weeks ago. Ayan, so actually, guys, if this is not your first time, you will notice my missing person dito sa group natin, which is si Tim, no? So si Tim, being the ever supportive fan, he is watching us and he gave the answers already. May nauna na tayo
wala,
dito.
naunahan kay ni Tim.
So naunahan na kayo ni Tim, guys. Okay lang yan. Meron chances to win naman after. So next, ano yung 7 new coins natin?
Yeah. Awesome. So we have Uniswap, we have Chainlink or Link, we have GRT or the Graph, ENJ or Engine, we have BAT, Basic Attention Token, Compound or Comp, and Aave. All right. So those are the 7. And I hope you guys have started trading them. No? So we just announced the winners of our crypto giveaway. We had some airdrop gifts, no, for some of those who traded. It's announced on the page, it's announced in the group, so you can join our group or look into the page if you want to see an update kung nanalo kayo. Pero most probably na communicate na natin. But guys, just a disclaimer, don't believe anyone who approaches you na, oy, we're from PDAX. Just make sure to always check, if meron bang verified, may blue check mark, don't believe everything na mag-message here. And we will never ask for sensitive details such as your account, username and password, and other details. So just be very vigilant, guys, and stay safe.
That's a great point, Nix. May sinabi nga si Richard dito about engine, which we'll get to right
Yes.
after this. Engine,
Talk.
yung makikita ko maganda ang performance. Tama nga, sir. We'll show you the uh, daily market price update for today so you can see how all of our coins are doing as of July 9, 12 p.m.
I remember June 25, we had this webinar discussing the 7 new tokens. I
Right.
said watch out for Engine, diba? And parang I don't wanna ano naman, but parang
Grabe,
those two
galing.
highest earners no, I na-predict natin siya. But yeah, this isn't financial advice, katuwaan lang.
Nice one, Nix. Hanga na ako sa'yo. Please give us more signals or tips. Pero joke lang naman. All right. So, as we said earlier, if you ask questions, comment your thoughts, and share this Facebook Live, and like naman para ma-boost natin, you have a chance to win physical BTC and ETH coins, no? Care of Alfie Kanono, our community member. So thank you so much, Alfie, for that. And if you guys want to have a commemorative coin of these coins, it's not their one BTC and one ETH, but at least the physical reminder, right? That would be very cool. So we're giving them away for those who do participate in this webinar. Comment your thoughts and share this Facebook Live.
Nice.
And yeah,
Uy,
so let's get right into it. So, syempre, crypto news roundup, we have a lot to talk about, right? And I'm sure you've seen these little fluffy monsters, and Nix is no stranger to them, no? But before we get there, kasi alam namin, ito yung hype for the entire week so far, or like for the past month. We save the best for last. So stay tuned. So, stay tuned. Like, share it to your friends who knows what this shiny, cute monster is, no? Comment naman kayo dyan, ano yung shiny monster na to, no? So, if you're very interested, stay around, stay tuned. And without further ado, let me start with the first news. The first news is, as of yesterday, parang very new news, no? So, stablecoin firm Circle to go public in $4.5 billion blank check deal known as a SPAC, right? So under the terms of the agreement, a new Irish holding company will acquire both Concord and Circle and become a publicly traded company that is expected to be listed on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker Circle. Upon completion, existing shareholders will hold around 86% of the public entity. And for those who don't know what Circle is the company that created the coin USDC. It's the stable coin USDC, the same one that you see on our exchange, on our app, no? And that stable coin is one of the top, is up there in the top 20 siguro, no? With over, if I'm not mistaken, over 30 billion minted na USDC. So that's crazy. The adoption for stable coins such as USDC. And them being public and going to become a publicly listed company in the New York Stock Exchange is pretty groundbreaking, especially since we recently just had Coinbase and then now it's also Circle, which is part of the crypto ecosystem, and excited to see things move forward. Next, what are your thoughts?
yeah, so two things now. This is very the timing of this can't be any more perfect for USDC, especially since now there are more news about Tether, no USDT. The if you think about it, the competitor now of USDC, more negative news coming out for USDT. I even saw in my because I have this notification of for like some interesting news. So I saw that USDT or Tether, they're hiring they're hiring the reputation manager now. They need a better. They're trying to rehabilitate their image. So this is a big like it happened on the same day like USDT is having bad news. USDC comes out with this bomb. No, so very interesting to see. I think there's a world where you use them both. I mean, it's not naman, I've used both. Like there's some apps that lets me cash out through USDC and vice versa or USDT. So this is good. This is good news. Anytime crypto gets this kind of recognition, no, in one way or another, getting listed as a public company, this is I think very very good news.
Totally agree with you there, Nix. Kayo ba, everyone, have you purchased USDC through us? We'd like to know also if you've ever dealt or used USDC rin. No? That's interesting pa rin, use case. Kasi diba, it's still a stable coin or either way, if you want exposure to US dollar. And recently, umaakit na yung USD in foreign exchange, Forex,
Right.
from 8 pesos, I think, nung May or June. Right now, umaabot ng 51 pesos, no? And even higher. So, Forex, right? If you trade Forex, you can also do so through this stable coin. That's very
Actually,
interesting.
if you're there are certain apps, for example, if you guys have heard of NBA Top Shot, no? So if you wanna cash out an NBA Top Shot, you wanna convert your Dapper credits and get uh the ways to get USDC. So you can actually use PDAX for that, no? So if you've ever invested in Top Shot and you wanna liquidate, you can use PDAX to receive your USDC and get it straight into PHP.
Awesome. And also, the one we showed a while ago, there's something we'll be sharing also later for everyone,
Yeah, we can.
for those interested there. So, let's go to the next one. Please go ahead, Nix.
Awesome. So Visa reports over $1 billion in crypto spending in the first half of 2021. So that's January to June 2021. So everybody knows Visa, their payments gateway, global payments giant Visa will continue to support the development and adoption of the cryptocurrency industry as part of its business. The company said in its latest update. In an official statement on Wednesday, Visa announced that its crypto enabled cards processed more than $1 billion in total spending in the first half of 2020. That's a big amount of money. And initial thoughts ko dito is, ang ganda na ano, like, ito yung mga life hackers getting points, using their card, getting points, and getting rebates and making a lot. And as you can see, people are using it. Though in the Philippines, there's some restrictions, no, for some cards, but this is, I think, another uh, just a good signal that people are indeed buying, whether it's hindi mo masabi, di ba, first half, more like bullish, nag-bear ng onte, like you would feel like there's some bearish sentiment, and then we had another 2 weeks where it looked good, no? So, doesn't matter. Visa says $1 billion. That's what was spent.
Exactly. And also, more than that, it's also the fact na people are also using their gains, siguro, di ba? Na from crypto magiging fiat and vice versa. So they're really working on the interoperability of these networks. And also, if mga ka-PDAX, would you be interested in a PDAX card? That would be very interesting, no? Comment naman kayo kung gusto niyo ng PDAX card. Spend your crypto gains and at partner establishments here in the Philippines. Would that be interesting? Yes or no? Comment naman kayo, no? We can work naman to make that happen if you guys want it. So, syempre. All right. Sige, let's go on to the next one. China's central bank worried about stablecoins risk to financial systems. So funny how the first two news was about Circle going public and then Visa reporting this amount of money being spent in the first half of 2021, so 1 billion. And now we have China's central bank worried about stablecoins risk to financial systems, right? So the Chinese central bank is quite worried about the global financial risks associated with digital currencies, particularly stablecoins, according to a senior official. Fan Yifei, deputy governor of the People's Bank of China, expressed concerns over the reportedly serious threat of stablecoins, such as Tether, USDT, posed to global financial and settlement systems, CNBC reported Thursday. So, yung sinabi nga ni Nix, yung same day that Circle goes live, that will go public, uh, this comes out from China's central bank, right? Na it might pose global risk, a serious threat like Tether. And I think naman na China is still like they're also concerned over their digital yuan, the digital yuan project that they've been doing, right? And what they want to push to their country. So it's natural, I think, naman na they would really have these warnings out as signs that they really want to make sure na digital yuan gets adopted within the country. I wouldn't be so worried though at the risk of stable coins because people are treating stable coins as US dollars and vice versa, right? It's possible. What if there are other centrally issued uh, stable coins? Like, let's say if the theoretically, if we have a Philippine peso stable coin, that would be very interesting to see also, right? So I don't think that this really poses a great risk. So yeah, it's the FUD of the week, as we would say. Next, what do you
Yeah.
think?
Yeah. I mean, I don't even get it. No, why they would have to release an article that they're quite worried about this. I mean, in journalism, I didn't graduate journalism, but I remember this concept na parang bubble test. Parang sometimes like people would correct. Sorry if I'm wrong. No, baka may journal na nakikinig. But I know I forgot the exact term. But like they would put out some news and then just to see how people would react and talk about it. And then like it doesn't even matter na parang it was just like they want to see the sentiment of the people. And parang
Mm,
feeling ko dito. Like it's like okay, they're worried. I mean, but like, do you really they need to say that? But if you didn't have an agenda, no, parang I feel like there's a agenda lang na. Let's see, ano kaya, what does the public feel in, di ba? In China, or like, are they worried also? Baka ganon, baka that's how it is. No, for me, yeah, it's a typical na lang. Parang every week we have something coming out from China where they're worried or they're trying to do something. So it's expected.
mamasabi lang, no?
Parang a week isn't complete unless there's a news from China about something about
KSP,
crypto.
KSP.
But yeah, good stuff. I mean, at least it balances things out.
Agree, agree. So,
By the way, ang dami
ano,
ng PDAX card, ah. Parang
okay.
parang gusto nila ng PDAX card. So,
Let's,
we'll see, no?
we'll do
Well,
our best.
there's nothing set in stone for that, no? But that's an interesting thing, and it's not impossible. So there's a possibility for anything naman, no? That's
If there's
why,
a will, there's a way.
right? That's why we appreciate you guys being part of this journey, as we are part of your journey as well in crypto. And some may new see Tim.
Si Tim. Thank you, Tim, for even joining us now here in spirit kahit you can't join us in person. So the USDC token created by Goldman Sachs backed Circle Internet Finance in May of this year has already proved itself financially sound with an independent accountancy firm. They also post the transparency na they have in fact the treasury to back it up. Yung basically yung funds nila,
Uh,
they can
uh,
back each dollar that they have
yeah,
in their bank account. So, you know naman na kung bibili ka ng USDC, that's basically a USD.
the dollar, right?
Redeemable for a dollar, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Quite
One last
worried.
thing. Yeah. Parang
Quite
uh,
worried.
quite worried. Well, we don't know. But yeah. One thing everyone needs to know rin, parang if everyone right now, parang you don't see this naman kasi parang everyone just treats the stable coins as US dollar, right? Parang, but in reality, just to give you background, no, yung stable coins, they're issued by a company, right? So let's say I give Nix is Circle. Let's say, for example, Nix is Circle. I have $1. I'll give Nix the $1. Si Nix, yung gagawin niya, he'll mint one USDC and take that dollar. So, kumbaga parang deposit talaga siya. Tapos he makes one USDC on the Ethereum blockchain, right? And let's say tomorrow I want to get back that USDC. I want to get my dollar back. What I'll do is I'll go to Nix. I'll say, Nix, can I have my dollar back? He said, okay. What he'll do is he'll burn or remove the supply of that one USDC from the circulation and then give it back to me, right? So basically, that's how it works behind the scenes. But syempre, we don't need to know that. I mean, not much of us knows how that really works. But then, like to give context on why, paano bang ginagawa ang one USD to one USDC yung mga stable coins, right? Okay. Moving on. Ayan, so puro banks tayo ngayon, guys, this week. Don't worry, we're gonna top it off with something interesting next week. But go ahead next. And next,
New
I mean,
Zealand,
the last news. Go ahead, go ahead.
New Zealand Reserve Bank consulting public on a potential CBDC. So, Reserve Bank of New Zealand says a central bank digital currency might be a solution to the ongoing reduction in the use of cash, and that it will look more closely at the use of cryptocurrency. So, this is great news, no? Again, New Zealand, it's not the biggest country, but they're a rich country. They were one of the best ones who handled the pandemic, no? Like that's tumatak sa akin yan, eh. When nagka-pandemic, they were the first to kind of like get rid of it and at least manage it to some extent, no? So having a country like New Zealand joining and being, pioneers that are trying to do something in crypto, I think it's good. Regardless if they're not that big of a country. I think as sabi lang, mas marami parang sheep sa New Zealand than actual people. But yeah, I think this is great news.
I agree. And a step forward, right, in the direction always that we're really pushing for. And slowly we're getting there. Governments are exploring, consulting. Diba last time it was New York and also like
Yeah,
other countries. So like, yeah, everyone's, I guess like the central banks or even just the government is, at least they're opening the book, right? They're not turning away from it agad-agad. They're saying, okay, let's consult first with everyone. Ano yung benefits, ano yung cons, right?
right.
So we certainly welcome that engagement. All right, let's move on to the next. Ethereum. Ito yung mga F-heads natin dito, mga F-buddies. Mga F-buddies. Ethereum's London upgrade deployed to final testnet ahead of August 4 fork. The long-awaited London upgrade for the Ethereum network is edging closer. As the code was deployed to the final testnet this week. Ethereum's London hard fork, which will usher in the EIP 1559 upgrade, has now been scheduled for August 4, following the launch of on the Rinkeby testnet on Thursday. So, to give everyone some more context regarding this, ano ba yung testnet? So, testnet basically is like you're playing on a testnet. So, test network, right? What that means is magde-deploy ka ng upgrade. Syempre, you don't deploy it to production or deploy it to the final version agad, right? You want to do it in stages first. Try it first in the test network. See if it works there. Kaya if it works there, you'll be sure that it will work in prod or like high certainty, right? So now that it's deployed in testnet, they're seeing how it is. The plan is the final version of London, which will bring about the EIP 1559 upgrade, is scheduled for August 4. For price action, I would defer to Nick's there on what ano meron. But for everyone's knowledge, what is EIP 1559? Basically, it has something to do with burning the transaction fee.
Yeah,
Uh,
and we're all waiting for
Burning the transaction fee for miners, and that will essentially reduce supply, if I am not mistaken.
it will.
So go ahead. Go ahead.
And I'm not rin no like the EIP 1559, like I'm not super privy and everything about it, but I know it's also gonna affect reduction ng gas fees to some extent. Or at least that's what they're saying. But I'm not sure. No, that's something na. Although I know like it's a positive thing for Ethereum and like a lot of people are waiting for it. Um, so ako
Price
personally,
action.
yeah, for me, watch the date. No, August 4. Jockey in your positions now, right? Like I mean, if you're a believer in Ethereum, if you've done your research and you've been thinking, parang this is the time to kind of like test the waters and jockey in a position. Because ako personally, I'm hopeful, no? And I'm not throwing away, I'm not giving financial advice to anyone, but for me, if there's such a thing as a Ethereum maximalist, baka that's how I would qualify myself because I have more Ethereum than Bitcoin, no? So I'm watching this. I'm watching this closely. This EIP 1559. If you guys, one thing to remember here, at the start of 2021, we all know that Ethereum became the star of the show. Really became the biggest earner, and that was just because of. I mean, one big part of that was because people started talking about the possibility of this. No, so what more? I'm thinking again, just from my own, I'm not doing any technical analysis right now, no. Just from my own feeling on and observing trends. What does this mean? Does this mean, no, with this and the looming in, would there be a jump for Ethereum? No, hope I'm right. For my investment sake. um,
Right. If I
but
can
yeah,
add, okay, gets ka na yung EIP 1559.
yeah.
So right
Sige,
now
go.
the way things happen, no, is yung gas fee, you have to get it, you have to when you want to send transactions or submit it in the blockchain, you need to bid, right? It's a bidding thing. Let's say you put 10 gas fee right now, you're not sure if papasok yung transaction mo. And the thing is, like, it's responsive to the demand, di ba? Kung mas maraming gumagamit ng Ethereum, umakit yung gas fees. Pero, with this EIP 1559, may base fee na lang. Na sure ka, your transaction will get there to the Ethereum blockchain.
Right. So
But if
it's
you want
cheaper.
it faster, you add a tip. Yun
Yeah.
lang.
So cheaper na
So,
siya. Kasi
yeah,
before,
exactly.
volatile, no? Like if there's a crash, it's gonna be more expensive. I remember the first time I was buying Axis, no, in through PDAX, I was buying Ethereum.
Right.
Grabe yung gas fee nun that day. Although mura yung mga Axie, but that day kasi nagkaroon ng drop yung Ethereum to like 86,000 pesos something. And that was just 2 weeks ago, guys, no? The gas fee for my transferring to MetaMask to Ronin, $49 or $59.
Wow. Laki.
But way before that, the gas fee was $3. So
Yeah,
I think volatility and craziness that EIP 559 will solve, right?
indeed. I agree. Si Ruel dito, high roller siya, oh. Kapag nagtatransact ako ng ETH, ginagawa ko talagang max ang gas fee secured. Mas
Yeah,
mahal na siguro yung gas fee
sorry.
mo dito sa ETH versus sa actual coaching gas, no?
Better safe than
Ayun.
sorry. Kasi di ba parang natakot sila baka minsan like sa Etherscan, if you search parang minsan nawawala yung transaction so baka purpose.
Nare-reverse pa. Grabe, sayang oras mo, di ba?
Right.
Nagbayad ka na, sayang oras mo kasi hindi pala pumasok sa gas. Ayan. One final note before we move on to the final news, which is the highlight din. Si Tim, controversial nga lang sa mga ETH miners, yung EIP 159 kasi bababa yung revenue nila. If mababa yung revenue, hindi kaganahan yung mga miners magmina. Less miners leads to fewer blocks sold each day. So interesting take. Price will say it, no?
Yeah.
Price will
Yeah.
say it, no, next.
If the price is higher, like kaganahan pa din sila. Parang ganun di ba? If it spikes, so but that's a good point. It's
Agree.
really interesting to see how it works. Again, it's a law of supply and demand and the desire time if it's worth it, di ba? I mean, that's how you decide if you do something in your life, di ba? Parang worth it ba to? So, yun yung kailangan sagutin ng mga miners down the line. Worth it pa ba to?
Agree. Okay, moving on. Here we go. I think everyone's waiting for this. Next, I give you. I joke. Meron pa pala isa. Meron pa pala isa. Hintayin muna tayo. Like this post, share this stream for a chance to win BTC and ETH. So, I'll say this na rin para I can give you the spotlight later, next. Bank of America reportedly establishes crypto research team. So, a new team at the second largest bank in the US will reportedly be devoted entirely to researching cryptocurrencies. According to Thursday Bloomberg report, Alkesh Shah from Bank of America's Data and Innovation Strategy Group will be leading a team looking into digital assets. He, along with these other two people, Mamta Jain, sorry, I butchered your name, and Andrew Moss of Bank of America Merrill Lynch's Digital Innovation Group will be reporting to Michael Maras, who reportedly oversees the global currencies and commodities research. Guys, big deal to. Second largest bank, establishing a crypto research team. More and more, I think we've been seeing. This is not the first, right? There's been a lot before of these newsliners, but then here to share with you guys, have some comfort that traditional finance is actually dipping their toes inside crypto and decentralized finance and beyond. No? So I think that's all that there's to say. Next, do you want to say anything else, or shall we move on now? I think everyone's excited now.
Good, no? Good news again. I think Bank of America, one thing, no, like that's a big big institution. So it's funny lang na like ganun talaga there's this cycle, no? There's this book called Crossing the Chasm, no? So if you guys are into like reading like books and stuff, try to read that. Really, there's a chart there na shows like how people behave, no? And everything, there's always gonna be the early adopters, the innovators, and then like the people na parang late to the game. And parang in every trend, everything na nangyayari sa mundo, laging may ganon, no? So maganda yung book, like try to read if you're into that. And nakikita ko lang, natutuwa lang ako. I mean, nothing against Bank of America or the big institutions, but like talaga sila yung huli. Sila yung, they're not gonna go jump in straight sa umpisa nung nag-umpisa yung mga crypto. They're not gonna touch it. Talagang iba yung mga maging innovators, early adopters, and then sa huli talaga sila sumasali. And it's just interesting to see na talagang ganon in everything in life na, I mean, I don't know if that ever changes, no? It's just, nakakatawa lang kasi totoong-totoo yung nasa book. And parang yan, this proves it. But yeah, I mean, better late than never. I think this is a good
Agreed.
sign.
Agreed. And we've seen those that don't innovate, diba? Let's say no. That's the perfect example, right? They saw
Yeah,
Apple, they were like, sino kaya? We won't do smartphones. That's weird. And then bang,
right,
they're
right.
laggards. They're too late, and
Yeah.
now wala na. Wala. Sayang, Nokia phone naman yung first phone ko, pero di na siya na-upgrade to whatever. So,
Sa, sa
sayang.
BlackBerry ako nanghihinayang eh. Like, I really love BlackBerry. Meron ba mga
Oh,
BlackBerries dito? Comment naman kay BBM if you
BBM.
BlackBerry before, no? That was my favorite one. And even nung lumalabas na yung mga Android and Apple, this was like 2011, 2012, 2013, I was still using a Q10 BlackBerry.
Wow.
Yeah,
Grabe
I
yung
love
BlackBerry na yun. Monthly subscription, di ba? BBM.
it.
Very interesting. Ayan. Nokia
Awesome.
5. Sige, ito na. Speaking of new trends and innovations, this past week, we've seen an incredible amount of content and of transaction fees, and I'm sure you've seen it a lot in your Facebook news feeds. The words Pascolar po, or selling aqua beast plant, reptile bug dust tech, whatever these words are. So, without further ado, everyone comment. And Nix, I'll give the floor to you. This next news is the Axie Infinity craze. So,
Guys, comment naman kayo na Axie. Comment Axie if you are either playing Axie or you're interested in playing it. Gusto nyo matuto, comment below, guys. We'd love to hear and see. We have some amazing and exciting things planned for you guys, especially for our community when it comes to Axie Infinity. So please like this, comment, share this, tag your friends, say comment Axie. Let's go crazy. Let's spread the word. So before anything else, we just wanna look into a little bit of why people are talking about Axie. So actually, ginawa ko, pinagsama-sama ko na lahat ng picture dyan. Because guys, the fact is, no, Axie Infinity already has 350,000 daily active users, meaning 350,000 people every day are playing it daily. And
wow.
if you play it, you would know na you would need 2 hours to 5 hours per day to play it, depende sa level mo and all that. So, ganyan kadami naglalaro every day. And guys, they're saying that 50 to 60% of all Axie Infinity users are Filipinos. So,
Wow.
KP, do the math. 350,000, 50% of that is what? 170.
210,000.
Uh,
210,000. Wow.
275 to 210,000 are Pinoys, no? So, it's not even a joke now na parang there will be a time if this continues. No, we can't predict. Syempre, alam niyo naman, in everything naman we can't say for sure. But if this continues and the path that it is, no, Axie Infinity will be contributing like a huge chunk of the Philippines GDP, which is
I was
crazy.
just gonna say GDP eh.
Yeah,
Grabe, parang
uh,
Philippines economy.
yeah. Axie will be
10%
GDP,
Axie.
right? And
No.
ito yung nakakatawa dito, no. Sana wag naman, pero baka ma-tax. Wag naman sana. I mean, hindi pa naman ano, but there's a possibility then. So Sabi nga nila, wag na daw mag-picture ng mga may hawak na pera tas Axie eh. Like, wag nag-share. Ganun na lang. Share na lang sa friends. Wag nyo na pakita na may hawak kayong pera. But this is good, no? This is really good. Let's look into other, no? So, in-announced then, actually, that Axie Infinity's revenue of 9.4 million in the last week, no, 9.4 million US dollars is more than the combined revenue of MetaMask, PancakeSwap, Synthetics, MakerDAO, and other DeFi and DEX
Wow. Grabe.
platform. Guys, that's huge. Pinagsama-sama mo na lahat, hindi pa rin siya enough na matayo kinita na Axie Infinity in a week. And if you look, I don't know how maliit lang screen natin, pero sa pinaka-right side, no, that's a screenshot from Crypto Slam. If you add all the NFT projects, even if you add everything sa baba, 2 hanggang 300, it's not even gonna be half of Axie Infinity's revenue. It's
Wow.
not even half. So yeah, 21 million, no? That's in sales. And the guys, that is just from marketplace transaction fees, no? Axie Infinity, the company, they're not holding any SLP. They have less than 20% AXS in their hands, no? So they're not making money from that, just purely from the transaction fees. And it's crazy. The growth, 350K, people are making money, lives are being changed. Unemployed people now earning above minimum wage, no? Scholarships, mga business na, nagbe-breed. It's crazy, guys, and ano talaga siya. It's something, I know, I don't even have any more words, no? This is crazy and exciting times, really.
Okay. So, Nix, kailan ka na magpapa-scholar, yo? Dito na yung mga nagtatanong si Marco, si Christopher, si sino pa? Marami. Oh, si View. Nagtatanong na, magpa-scholar naman dyan, no? So, for those who are first time to Axie, first time hearing about what Axie Infinity is, basically, it's a play-to-earn game, right? Yung nakita natin dito na blue, cute blue animals here, they're called Axies. And what you need to do is you need to have 3 Axies first, okay? 3 of these monsters para makalaro. And if you've ever played Pokemon before, I think you'll be familiar with how this works. It's a battle game. You fight other people with Axies, or you have adventure mode. Ano yung parang Candy Crush? Maglalaro ka, you play it. And then, what you do is, when you win a game, whenever you win a game, you earn this currency, okay? Called Smooth Love Potion, or SLP. And people actually are earning from SLP. Kasi as of today, if I'm not mistaken, SLP is around 11 or 10 pesos, right?
10
So,
7. Yeah.
to give you an average also, a person can win or earn 150 SLP per day. So if you multiply that by 10 pesos, that's 1.5 a day. And that's
Minimum.
like three,
Minimum.
yeah, minimum. That's 3 times the daily minimum wage here in the Philippines, which is crazy, right? So yung mga tao na naglalaro dyan, they're actually getting more. Syempre, there are caveats, right? The SLP that's earned is locked for 2 weeks. So hindi mo rin mabebenta agad as soon as you earn it. Additionally, when you want to make more Axies, so this is also how you make money. Another way to make money, right? You breed Axies to make more Axies, and it costs the potions to use that. So in a way, it's a revolving currency naman. It's a revolving use case or economy, as you would say it. So very, very interesting. If anyone's in, we're it is possible. We're doing our hardest, but as of now, the way to get exposure, at least, right, is to buy Ether here on PDAX, and then like you can purchase your Axies on uh, Axie by transferring it to your wallet, like MetaMask, and also that's how you can get exposure.
That's how I buy Axie. So ako personally, guys, I play also. I also have some scholars. Pero wag niyo na i-message for scholarships. Puno na. But I can help naman guide if you guys need some tips sa builds and all that. No, I help build teams naman for friends. But ako personally, I buy Ethereum on PDAX, no? And then I transfer it to MetaMask and then to Ronin. Very simple, very easy and straightforward. You guys can do the same. If you're wondering, worth malaki po investments, ganyan-ganyan, nakita ko yung mga comments yes, no? So it's a play to earn game, pero you also need some skin in the game, meaning kailangan mo mag-invest. So hindi rin biro yung investment fee. Ngayon, mga nasa 50 to 60,000 na to have a team na medyo may kaya talagang pumalag. In gamer terms, yung papalag, yung makakalaban,
Indeed.
mananalo, hindi yung ano lang. No, I was lucky lang. I got in the few weeks ago nung bumaba yung Ethereum, no, and I got good axes for cheap. But yeah, this is fun, guys, and I'm seeing the comments. Sana po list nyo na yung SLP and all that. No, guys, if this is something you want, no, let us know. Just comment PDAX SLP if you want to see SLP and AXS, no, on PDAX. We're gonna be working and trying those things, no, and but for now, how we can help and how we want to help you guys is PDAX is an easy way to get started if you want to buy Axis. Now you buy ETH on PDAX and then you transfer to MetaMask. Very easy. Even in the mobile app, it's very simple. And then second is, if this is something interesting to you guys, comment lang Axie. Just comment Axie if you want to learn or if you want more webinars, if you want us to feature some mga Axie experts, you want us to do some giveaways, gusto nyo mamigay kami ng Axie or ng team, just comment Axie. We want to see if may interest and if people are interested in it, diba? We're gonna do that. Baka yung next webinar natin hindi na lang t-shirt yung pinapamigay natin, Axie na.
Axie. Ayun, ayos yan.
Let us know. Right.
Sige. Ayan. Ano sabi ni Tim ngayon? Puro kalaro. Sige. Noon, puro kalaro. Wala ka naman na mapapala dyan. Mag-aral ka nga. Ngayon, puro kalaro. Sige, tuloy na lang yan. Libre mo ako mamaya.
True. It's very accurate. Very accurate.
Ayan. CBU, this is the start of the innovation in the gaming industry, making Axie one of the first games to introduce this kind of concept and have a play-to-earn feature. That's very true as well, Mr. Bu. And I'm sure, like, next week, I'll make a prediction for next week. So there's 350,000 daily users. Next week, I'm sure 600, 700. Yeah, let's make it 700,000 daily users.
Wow.
That's exponential growth right there.
Ako feel ko 500k. Feel ko 500k kasi nagmamahal na rin eh. It's not as easy as to buy in eh. Like some people before a game eh. Ngayon parang, uy, teka lang, medyo mahal na, no? So,
yes.
sige, I thought it's 700 pero ako guess ko 500. Either way, that's big growth. No?
Indeed, indeed.
One more thing.
Go ahead.
Yeah, one more thing lang. I think worth noting, no? So, how far Axie goes, no, the growth of Axie, that's also I think good sign for Ethereum. No? I mean, it's a project, it is Ethereum based project, and kaya ngayon I mentioned I hold Ethereum pero gusto ko siyang bumaba ngayon kasi I wanna like invest more in Axie. Saka na siya tumaas. Bababa na, taas siya later on.
That's a good point. And I think it goes without saying, right, everyone, this is a very new project, so only invest what you're willing to lose, right? Or like very volatile in market. So, syempre, it's a game. You can earn. Everyone wants to earn, but then also there's that possibility. There's still a non-zero chance na things just become too volatile and you might lose money that you need, right? Wag mo namang pasukin yung rent or utility bill mo for next month into buying an Axie. So that Axie might drop in value in half the next month or the next day, right? So be very careful. And I don't know what next 700k. I've seen posts. I've seen posts na naghahanap ng 200 scholars. I'm like, what the? That means 600 Axies right there. Kaboom.
Right. Maganda yung ni JC, no? Pero sana wag mag-focus yung mga naglalaro sa pera lang kasi baka pag bumagsak ang value, isumpa naman nila. Yeah, that's good, no? And actually, napag-usapan namin to ni Kyle before going on air. I told him like, ako personally, as someone who grew up, playing games and grew up joining Pokemon trading card tournaments and playing Game Boy ng Pokemon, no? Sabi ko, even if walang play to earn functionality si Axie, I would probably play it. Maybe not as much, no? But I would still, kasi ang ganda ng
Same.
gameplay for me. So, I think I don't think Axie Infinity would be this big if the game wasn't good in itself eh. Kasi
That's a
anyone
great
can do
point.
you can earn, di ba? You can click, may mga click farm nga, may mga ganun, di ba? Pero like, the game is good. The game is really good. It's not just because of the money. I think the game is good. That's why people wanna play it and earn with it. No?
That's a great point, no, Nix. Yeah, and I truly feel na if wala naman, it will still be a fun game. You can actually make it into a traditional game. It will still be fun. Like using your axes to get more axes, right? Si Katie Stratton. PDAX Axie. PDAXi.
Like
Ayun,
that.
PDAXi.
Ganda.
Si Ruel, mababang ETH, pwede na din sila mag-start now. But be very careful, pag-aralan muna kasi crypto ang labanan dito. Pwede ka matalo kung baba ang market. Just saying, actually play. Amen.
Yeah, exactly.
And finally, paisko po, Nix, paisko.
Mahirap, mahirap. Wala tayong
Ay,
slot
nako.
now. But
Walang slot.
watch out. We might give away some axes. Like, that's possible, no? Pwede natin gawin 'yan. Maybe next few
Why not
webinars.
choknut? Why not choknut, right? Sige. So, moving on to the next portion, now that we've talked about Axie Infinity, let's talk about their daily market prices, no?
Right.
And I think people will be happy here. Earlier, sabi nga ni Richard about engine. And yes, correct. Parang nagdoble na nga yung engine since we've listed. The
Yes, we've
power of PDAX listing. Joke lang. Pero the power of Nix also. Uh, so, it may seem na everything's down today, right? So Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Uniswap, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Chainlink, Aave, Compound, the Graph, Engine, Basic Attention Token, they're all down. But if they changes, this is nothing new to the world. Crypto volatility is an inherent trait of each crypto, right? And we can see here at least grabbing USDC and Tether, diba? 50 pesos na isang USD. That's crazy.
Wow.
Uh, but overall, I think the market is just a bit choppy still, sideways. But overall, if you're accumulating, good for you, right? If you're looking for short-term trades, there are short-term opportunities there if you look at time frames, shorter time frames, I would say. So, yeah. Next, you have anything else to add before we go to the raffling?
Well, I think now, like, if everything is down today, but if you think about it, like, the growth of these coins in the last week was good eh. Like engine, almost doubled, and then even Aven Compound really, blew up. So I think marami rin ako nakikita sa community, they're sharing, they're happy because they're able to take profit and all that. So like you said, like it's not a secret naman about how volatile crypto is. It's not something that, everyday Pasko, hindi araw-araw Pasko, di ba? If you guys know that term. But I think it's a good sign. Like, there's still at least, some movement now. I think for the past, like maybe 3 weeks ago, parang the feeling in the market was different eh. Parang people didn't really know, should I buy, should I sell. Parang may ganong very big, like, general sentiment, and that's what I'm feeling and seeing, hearing from friends. Pero now, parang people are like, yeah, I'm gonna buy, yeah, I'm gonna sell. Parang, but 3 weeks ago, parang, shucks, do I buy, do I sell? Parang there was a cloud of uncertainty, and now parang people are at least more being decisive about it. But yeah, overall, good stuff.
Agreed. So,
Uh,
guys, uh, if you guys want to trade and go back, we suggest it's after our maintenance lang now. So 8 p.m. You'll be able
7:30.
to 7:30. 7:30 you'll be able to trade.
Uh,
And ayun. So we'll go now to our raffle. Thank you guys for watching. Stick around. We're still gonna choose our two winners of BTC and ETH coins, no? So next, I'll have you do the honors, no? I'll just share a drum roll right now.
Okay, I'm gonna choose. I'm not gonna look, huh? So this winner will win what? The physical coin or
Yeah, the physical coin. One BTC and one ETH. Wait lang wait lang. Prep ko lang.
ay sorry. Sige.
Sorry to the person that Nick
Iba
chose,
pala.
but
Pala. Game pala.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, ayun. Hello managers.
Ayan! Hello, managers! Congratulations, View, for winning physical coin. Please message us, screenshot message our Facebook page saying that you won one each, one BTC and one ETH na commemorative coin.
Sakto
Alright?
nag-comment siya, kaka-comment niya pala, baka daw kahit physical lang, baka naman ng nagkaroon ng 1 BTC and then congrats.
Ayun. Congrats.
Do you
Okay.
have one
Sige.
more?
Yeah, one more.
One more. Alright, drum roll time.
Go ahead, Nix.
Ayan. Finax work.
Bang!
I have this feeling SLP will boom to 2,000 pesos each. Oh my god, if that happens.
Okay. Theoretically, let's say next if that happens, calculate natin, 2,000 times 150 SLP a day, 300K a day. Are you the same person or yung friends mo ba yung nag-XRP to 1K? Baka kabarkada mo siya.
Grabe yun ah.
Ay,
Yeah,
nako.
congrats. So take a screenshot and then message our Facebook page, no? So that we can process your price.
Yes,
Do we have another
congratulations.
giveaway or is that it?
Si
Oh,
Tim
ito pala.
Os. Okay, let's ask everyone to share this webinar on their Facebook. Tapos, raffle namin and announce the winner next week. 500 pesos worth of GRT. G? G,
Alright,
everyone? Are you
guys.
ready? So all you have to do, like this webinar, share this to everyone for a chance to win 500 pesos worth of GRT. We'll be selecting from those who share this webinar, okay? So please share naman. Let's get more
Ethereum, sorry. Okay, 500
GRT.
pesos.
Ay, not GRT. F na lang. Sige, F na lang. Para makabili rin kayo ng Axie. Yun na.
Comment F and then share this. All right, we'll give you guys 20 seconds to do that, and then we will look at those who shared, and then yun yung mga chance manalo ng raffle game.
Next
500
week.
pesos.
For next week.
Next week.
Para you still have a chance, diba? So everyone, okay lang. Ask your friends to share this win for para makahati ka rin if ever. More chances of winning, diba?
Take 250.
So,
Yeah, good
yeah.
stuff.
With that being said, thank you so much, everyone, mga ka-PDAX. Thank you for watching us and thank you for supporting us and, just learning and tuning in with us. We always want to provide the best content for you guys and also continue to upgrade and introduce more educational content for you. So, with that being said, Nix, thank you so much for joining us as well. And we'll see you next week on the weekly crypto news roundup. Thank you, everyone.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye bye.